but like kind of an upper class buckwheat.
Doesn't that destroy the concept of buckwheat?
Yes, but like it's like buckwheat doing like upper class London.
He's like,
Try that.
Mm.
Go ahead, try it.
All right. Getting the upper class British accent.
Yeah. Now do that doing buckwheat.
1, 2, 3 times a mayday.
Not quite,
Not quite.
but you're zoning in on it.
it starts off like the aliens came to Earth and they can smell fear, and my daddy is a ghost. I'm doing more Bob Dylan buckwheat.
It's not quite that. It's not quite that sing-songy. It's really hard to replicate because it's so alien. And the thing is, I know why. It's by intention, because, and I know this was Shyamalan's intention, because I know this is so what he was going for, and this is where this is his signature, because the whole point is he's like, okay, these guys abandoned Earth like 1,000 years ago, and so like culturally these guys are like all weirded out, you know, like the culture's all mixed together. So like they, you know, it's almost like, you remember Serenity or like Firefly, where like, you know, they use like Chinese curse words, and so, you know, they're kind of all culturally whacked out. So like they go, oh well, their accent would be all kind of funky. So that's what they're going for. So they have this really weird, unidentifiable accent. So it's kind of, so he like invented this accent that everyone has, right? It's so stupid. It's so dumb. So like he invented this dialect of English that everyone had to learn, and it's so stupid. Because like now everyone had to learn this accent, and nobody has it consistent. You know what I mean?
Oh, I definitely know what you mean.
Like
basically, we have a Robin Hood kind of moment where people decide to put on British accents, but
it's not British. Some people do it more British, and some people do it less. And like Jaden does it more like Jaden does it like Elmer Fudd. And
I want to be like my father, who's a ghost.
And then Will Smith does it more like, who does Will Smith do it more like?
He's more Southern, I think.
Yeah, he does it more like Southern. And then more people do it more like British. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's really weird. Like I saw one guy do it more like South African. You know? So it's really funky like that. So like I know what he was going for. I know what Shyamalan was going for, but like he was just all over the map with it, and it was really really distracting. And instead of being like immersive and weird, okay, here's what he was going for. This is what he was going for. And here's where you had gotta like either like admire the balls on this guy, or really just shake your head and pity the guy. He was going for A Clockwork Orange. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was going for the Droog dialect.
And now I'm picturing Will Smith in that outfit, bowler hat, and that.
You know what I mean?
Not a good picture in my head.
With the Droog dialect.
Yeah, I know what the Droog dialect though.
That was what he was going for. He was going for that accent, that dialect. That I'm calling it. That's what he wanted. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
And oh my God, he so does not have the chops for that.
The biggest problem.
What a twist!
The biggest problem with this movie, and we'll expand on this, but just to make it like a bullet point, the biggest problem with this movie is that it's.
Oh no! You can't call this the biggest problem. I guarantee
I'm
you.
I'm not calling that the biggest problem. I'm saying what the biggest problem is.
Oh no! I will I will challenge you on whatever you say this is. But go ahead.
This movie is carried on two performances, Will Smith and Jaden Smith. You have to be caring about these people and their problems. And you have one person who's crippled on a ship and who is giving... He's almost like he's sworn off acting for Lent. You have another person who's our main character whose acting range is two faces. One is pouting, and the other one is semi-crying, partly puking.
Oh
face.
my god! Okay, I didn't want to do this, but go ahead. Finish your thought.
And so, really, that's it. I mean, you have to. You have two actors that are supposed to carry the narrative thrust and the dramatic tension, and you're just bored by one and laughing at the other.
I don't like to do this. I really, I didn't want to go here. But, because I don't like to...
Just say it. Just be brave. Be brave.
Jaden Smith sucks.
Be brave and pick on a 14-year-old.
He sucks. And really that's this... Because if I'm going to sum up the movie, it's actually kind of... unintentionally, this movie is actually very clever. It unintentionally is kind of a work of art, very much despite itself. Like, by accident, and purely by accident despite itself. Like, because this movie is about, like, a child who is thrust into a situation that he is completely unready for. He is thrust into an overwhelming situation that he is completely unprepared for. That his father has unrealistic expectations for, that he is unprepared for, and that he should be completely overwhelmed by. Will Smith has unrealistic expectations for his son. Has put him in this situation that he is going to be completely overwhelmed by, and he's not ready for it. I don't want to bash on Jaden Smith, because this kid tries his damnedest. He really does. I'm not trying to bash on this kid because he tries. I can tell he really tries. And I don't want to beat up on the kid because he's trying to please his father. You know, he's trying he's trying to make his dad happy. You know, he wouldn't do this. He's trying to make, you know, he wouldn't do this if he wasn't trying to make his dad happy. And that's the sad part about this movie. You know, he's doing this for his dad. You know what I mean? He's not doing this because he thinks he's a great actor. You know, he's not doing this out of ego. He's doing this because he's trying to do this to make his dad proud. And he's not ready.
Did you hear what Willow Smith backed out for the Annie remake because she just wanted to be a kid?
Yeah.
Like, even after, like, Jada Pinkett went on records like, oh, she's just resting for her comeback. That's why she backed out of the Annie role. It's like, what is with these fucking parents?
Eric's in the chat says he's doing it because his dad is giving him $1 bazillion for this movie. No, his dad is telling him, you're ready. He's telling him, he's like, you can carry this movie. He says, you know...
At least with Karate Kid, you had the supreme likability of Jackie Chan to fall back on. But with After Earth, it's Will Smith going, you can do it.
He's saying you can do this. You can do this. You know, and he can't. You know, it's not. And the thing is, it's not that he can't. It's that he can't right now. He needs experience. He needs work. And he just can't do it right now. He's not ready. And the thing is, any director worth his salt, and that's the key, any director worth his salt, and maybe he did need to do, you're actually, great street guru, maybe he did need to do this movie maybe he did need to do this movie because this really exposed him. Because he's not ready. This movie, yeah.
But it doesn't help that Will isn't even there to help him out.
Yeah,
because his role, what the story is that Will Smith his name is Cypher Rage.
Oh my God.
And he has.
No! Stop!
I'll let you have this. I gotta go.
Stop!
Cypher Rage. That sounds.
You have to.
Steven Seagal's characters never had names like that.
Pump the brakes. Movie, stop. I have to. No.
Go home, movie. You're drunk. No.
No. Pull over. No, I'm gonna finish right here. Shot. I've never had Blue Label.
Oh, don't down Blue Label like a shot.
Don't.
That is whiskey you're supposed to savor.
I gotta savor it.
You gotta savor it.
Hang on. I'm gonna savor it.
All right. Because that's like $100 a bottle.
Is it?
Yeah, it's.
Holy shit.
Blue Label's expensive shit. You don't take shots of it. You sip that shit.
Actually, that has decent taste because I had that Canadian Club shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like paint thinner.
Yeah.
This actually has a decent taste.
Yeah, like that's the difference between like bottom shelf whiskey and good whiskey. Good whiskey has flavor, has aftertaste, has body.
No kidding.
Bottom shelf is like nail polish remover.
Okay, anyway. Will Smith's character's name is Cypher Rage.
I still maintain that Steven Seagal never reached that level of ridiculous names in his movies.
Cypher Rage.
Cypher Rage.
Cypher Rage.
No. Not spelled like Cypher from Final Fantasy VIII. Cypher spelled like Cypher, right?
Cypher Rage. Yes, they were serious. Because he says it a lot, too. He goes, like, this is General Cypher Rage. And nobody laughs at this. His mother.
Mrs. Rage.
Mrs. Rage.
Mrs. Rage. Can Cypher come out and play?
His mother, Inferna Rage.
Carol Rage.
Carol Rage.
His dad, Fred Rage.
Boyd Rage.
Boyd.
And his brother, Yancey Rage.
Chauncey Rage.
Chocolate Rage.
Chocolate Rage. Cypher Rage Jr. No. His name is, what's his name? Katai Rage.
The only way you say it.
His name should have been Anger. Anger Rage.
Anger.
Quiet Rage.
Adamantium.
Oh yeah, we're cousins to the Mad family.
Mad Rage.
Mad Rage. No, like Jake Mad.
Cypher Rage. Yancey Rage.
Smith.
Will Smith wrote this.
Passive-aggressive rage.
He wrote this for himself. You know, there's a movie called Southland Tales. That movie sucks, by the way. But there's a line that I always loved where The Rock is talking about a movie that he's in. That he plays this really foppish, stupid actor that he's talking about. No, don't give Oreo Blue Label.
For a moment there, Oreo was the fanciest dog who ever lived.
The Rock is talking about this role that he's in, about this really dopey movie that he's in. About how the Earth is, you know, he plays this cop who's on the edge. And his name is Jericho Kane. You know, it's basically like Casey Ryback or Forrest Taft.
I'm telling you, like, I'm looking at Steven Seagal's entire list of names for characters in movies he's been in. These are great.
In the one in his TV show, it's Elijah Kane.
John Fist.
Roland Salinger.
Jason Blade.
Jonathan Cold.
Rib Stigface.
Rock McFistface.
Rex Colt.
Beef McGoodbody.
Jericho Kane. But yeah, I have never heard in my life an actual movie character named Cypher Rage. If you actually, I was telling Miles this. If you brought, like, if we were playing an RPG, a tabletop RPG, and you brought me a character named Cypher Rage, I would laugh you out of the room. Like, if you brought me a Shadowrun character named Cypher Rage, I'd be like...
I was more confused by Cypher's wife's name.
Yeah, it sounded like failure. She's like, failure.
Failure Rage?
It was like
Yeah, it's like...
Flayla.
Failure. Failure.
He says it like 3 times, but I'm still... hello, my wife.
Failure. I thought failure. According to IMDb, failure.
Failure Rage?
I heard failure. Failure Rage. Bob Rage.
Rage.
Failure Rage, Sorcerer of Light.
I'm Bob Rage, I'm a CPA.
Fanny Rage.
Anyway.
We're not even into this movie yet.
Will Smith is a ghost.
No, he's a ranger who can ghost.
There's these aliens that can only attack because they
Okay, no. No, you're getting mixed up. Aliens attack the Earth. No, I'm sorry. No. Humanity has destroyed the Earth. The aliens did not destroy the Earth.
This is a sequel to The Happening.
Yes, this actually might be. Humanity has destroyed the Earth because they bitch slap us right from the beginning. That humanity has... This is not the aliens' fault. Humanity has destroyed the Earth because of overpollution. We fucked this up. Oh, hang on. Wow, we got some spam.
Askia.
Well, hang on. I gotta deal with some spammers. Goodbye. Sorry, got some spammers. Okay, so you can't even blame this on the aliens. We fucked it up. Okay? Okay. No, we can't actually kill these aliens with water. Their weakness... Actually, their weakness might be even dumber. It could be. Okay. So, we overpolluted the Earth. And we fucked it up. Then, the aliens attacked to kick us when we're down. Okay?
We got another spammer here.
I know. Okay. Okay. So, just to kick us when we're down, the aliens invade us. But they don't. I don't think they attack us directly. They breed monsters to attack us. The monsters they breed to attack us, they hunt us, and the only way they can see us is they see us by seeing our fear. They see the pheromones that we secrete from our fear reflex.
The Ursas.
Well, that's one of them, I think. The Ursas. Okay, so they can see our fear. So humanity has developed a fighting force to hunt them called the Rangers, who do not fear, who have trained the fear instinct out of them. Okay.
So basically, they're Green Lanterns.
Yeah.
They learn to overcome fear.
They've overcome fear. So, because fear is a choice. That's the tagline for the movie. Okay.
Normally a smart choice.
So, Cypher Rage does not fear. And Jaden Smith is his son, and he fears. So he has to overcome his fear, and that's the arc of the movie. Okay.
But the problem is okay, Cypher cannot fear, but that somehow means he's now a Vulcan and doesn't have any personality whatsoever.
Yeah. Apparently, no fear means he has no emotions. He has no expressions to speak of. Seriously.
He gives a monologue.
I will now. Actually, you go ahead, and I will just sit here, and I will give Will Smith's entire performance for you live.
It's one of the few times we get a dramatic performance here. Okay. You want to know how I learned to stop fearing? I ran into an Ursa.
This looks like a Christian rock album cover.
I was on a run when I shouldn't have. And I was attacked.
Okay, Noah, you look like you're watching a woman take a dump.
It knocked me down. And we fell 30 meters. And I realized he was holding me under the water to drown me. And that's when I realized I just didn't care anymore. And so I pulled my spike out and I stabbed him. And he couldn't see me.
You're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. He seriously. He never changes expressions because like. He seriously gives this monologue for like.
Every 5 words, it's a pause.
He tells that story.
We fell 30 meters.
He tells that story about his like how he was able to overcome his fear for like 5 minutes.
You couldn't see me anymore.
Yeah, because like he's.
And then I was able to strike.
No, let me tell it because you're not telling it right. I was on Earth, and then I saw it. It came over the hill, and it smelled my fear. And I was so afraid. saw my blood. I wasn't afraid anymore. You can't be afraid, son. You can't be afraid. Thank you!
I think what's making this is the fact that we could only see like the top half of your face, so like your mouth was completely covered. When you watch it again, it's going to be great.
This is one of the longest scenes, and it ends.
Actually, I'm
with
sorry.
Jaden falling asleep.
Actually, I'm sorry because I was seeing my face on the camcorder. I wasn't seeing it on the webcam, so like. It's much better on the camcorder, so you'll get the actual performance on the webcam on the camcorder.
No, I like the webcam better because it just looks like you just see your eyes just kind of stare into your soul.
It worked for you still? It worked? Okay.
But the scene ends with Jaden falling asleep, and I was like, yeah, that's a good parallel for the audience.
There's so many times because Will Smith literally falls asleep while talking. He does. I swear to God, he's like, you can't be afraid. I'm like, oh my God.
But that's even without the blood loss.
Yeah.
I mean, we were looking at each other in the theater because we were doing the Will Smith impression, and it's just if you died sitting up and you just had no emotion left, you just, if you were to freeze, Weekend and Bernie style,
he's so boring. He like passes out from it, like he's losing blood, but like that's not why he passes out. He's just like, oh, and like
he's just a boring fuck.
During that entire take, I was expecting you to talk. I was expecting you to go into how Andy Dufresne escaped Shawshank Prison.
It's like, and you think I'm kidding about how long that take is, and how no, that's like one take, one story. That's what that take was.
And it put us all to sleep.
That was the take. That was the story. I am not shitting you. That was it. I am so serious.
You know, instead of training people to not fear because of pheromones being released, couldn't we just have soldiers in biohazard suits?
Okay, so I haven't even gotten to these monsters who can see fear. Alright? Okay. Knight of Spades, shut the fuck up. Deal with it. Okay. These monsters who can see fear, they can, if you haven't gotten this by now, they can only see fear. Okay? They can see, how do they see fear? They see the pheromones that you excrete. They can see the scent of fear, okay? But that's all they can see, okay? So
how do they judge jumps? Do they sense the fear of the thing they're about to jump onto, so they know how hard to jump?
So that's how the Rangers, they're invisible to them because they don't fear. Okay, so, and the aliens bred them this way to hunt humans, which is way more efficient than just breeding them to see the visual spectrum of light.